Hey guys, this is Madison and Shelby.
We don't have an intro for this channel yet. Feel free to leave suggestions. But this is our first video for our new channel where we're going to be a lot more personal and a lot more laid back. There won't be research done for this channel, kind of like I have to do on my channel. There won't be a lot of preparation, especially for this video. We're just going to be answering your questions from my Instagram. So we'll just go ahead and get into that. So a few of these questions we get so often that I feel like they need to be a video of their own, because if I answer them in this, people might not see it and then they won't know, and we'll just keep getting that same question. So if I didn't answer your question, it's probably because we're gonna make a whole video on it soon. Just keep that in mind. So first one we'll answer is Sierra's, and it says, on your travel through the US, which states are each of you most excited for? Love you, ladies. I love you too, Sierra.
I would say I'm definitely pretty excited for like the northernmost states, because when you think about it, being in Texas, you've probably hit a lot of southern-ish states just because they're close by. So definitely just interested to see something new, and then states like Washington and Oregon that I've heard so many good things about. So those are pretty high on my list.
Yeah, I think I really want to get to Glacier National Park, which is in Montana. So I guess if I was going to say a state, it would be Montana. At what point did you know that Madison/Shelby was the one?
So I actually told her this story before.
Oh.
So I knew she was the one when, well, I really wanted a girl who could take care of me, right? Because sometimes I'm dumb and make
You sound
mistakes.
so old-fashioned when you say that, you know?
After I got like super hungover once, Shelby did a great job at taking care of me while I was hungover. Like, it was so cute. It was like, I was like, can I get some water? And she's like, yes, babe, I'll get you some water. And I was pretending like I didn't have a hangover.
She's like, I'm not hungover. No, I'm not.
But she
don't
like,
turn the light on.
Yeah, she's like, oh, don't turn the light on, or like, don't open the blinds. And she's like, okay, I'll close them. Are you hungry? Like, I was like, yep, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper. I think when I knew Madison was the one, which I feel like I've never really had this like really insane, like super fast attraction to someone, and even though I was trying to suppress it for a long time, I still like feel like I knew I wanted to be with you before we were even dating. Remember when I told you I would like get dressed up for you and like try to like look cute so that you would like me, like before you even knew that I liked you?
Oh yeah, and the funny part is if you don't like tell me you're doing something, it's hard for me to be like, oh, you're trying to do something, so I didn't notice that at all.
But we got in some little fight about her not wanting to like print something for me once, and I like got all upset about it, and then I got really scared because I realized how much I liked her like because of it. It's a long story, but yeah, I guess that was the moment. Someone says, Grace says, how do you guys work through problems / disagreements?
So how we work through problems, we try to communicate effectively. It's not always that effective because we have different communication styles.
Yeah. We have different ways of handling conflict too. So it's not super easy. It doesn't come natural to us.
Yeah, so I'm definitely more of a breathe, get out of my face, like let's take some time and then talk. And then Shelby, on the other hand, is
I get really anxious and I want to like settle things now, and I think I get like engulfed in my feelings, and it's hard for me to like calm down and be like, we'll come back to this. So the answer is we don't have an answer, and we still have not like perfected that. A lot of times she has come a ways of, you know, not leaving and staying to talk about things to an extent, and vice versa. I've come to a point where I don't freak out as quickly and as much. So it's a balance.
It's a work in progress, right?
Who is more economical? Brittany says.
Economical?
I guess that would mean like thrifty, right?
I'd say that Shelby's definitely come a long way. Props to what she was used to when she was growing up and getting, what is the word? Spoiled really badly. And then me coming from like the opposite, where I didn't really have a whole lot growing up, so I'm kind of still the same way. Like, I can live a happy life without all of these materialistic things. But I still say I am a little more, just because Shelby loves food.
I like to eat out.
So that's always gonna be like something for her.
Yeah. And then someone else says, who is more spontaneous? Which one likes to try new things more?
I'd say I'm more spontaneous, you think?
Yeah. Sometimes. I feel like we both have our moments, no? You don't think so? Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, let's go here. And you're like, well, we can't really do that. No, it's in like sometimes like van life, it took a while to convince you to do it too.
Well, I was already on the tiny house grind, but I was like, van life and like we'd have to have a lot of money saved up, so I was looking at like the finances more, where you're just like, let's do it. And I'm like, you know what, the finances, like after our loans are gone, could line up, so we should do it.
Yeah. Okay, then someone says, who's the more nurturing one, which would be me.
It depends. Like if you give me a baby, I'm pretty nurturing. If you give Shelby a cat, she's pretty nurturing. So it just depends on how you look at it.
No, it's me. Next one, speaking of tiny houses, is what would your dream house be like?
My dream house would be a tiny house, right? Like obviously. They're so perfect and just so like everything you need wrapped into one.
So I think that my dream house is a tiny house. That's all we've ever really talked about, except when we toy with the idea of having a big house and renting out rooms. But I feel like that's not really our dream house. Like our dream house is a tiny house.
I would have to say I agree.
Carrie wants to know, I know you're thinking of an eco-friendly wedding, but how would you pull it off?
I'm thinking of eloping.
Which is eco-friendly, because you don't have to have all the people and the places and all those things. There's still some disagreement about what type of wedding we want to have. So that's kind of to answer the question. I think if I was going to plan a big time wedding, like a regular wedding, which is like last thing in our vision, we would have definitely like vegan food. We would have it to be where, I don't know, we encourage carpooling. We would have definitely reusable utensils and stuff like that, and have it to where we could use mostly sunlight and not have to use electricity. Like, there are little things that I would tweak here and there to make it happen, but I don't know.
She's the planner.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But right now we're more toying around with the idea of having a destination or elopement and then reception. So we'll keep you guys up to date on that. Ooh, Alex asked a good question. If you had a garden and could only pick 7 things to plant, what would they be?
Ooh. So I would have bananas.
Bananas in a garden?
They didn't say if it was a food garden or if it was a
No, it is a
flower
food garden. They said you can only plant 7. Oh, well, okay, we're talking food, yes. But also banana trees are really water intensive, babe.
But I like bananas.
Okay, so bananas, Brussels sprouts.
Is this together or apart?
Together.
Oh.
We're gonna get married. It has to be together.
We can have our own separate gardens. I don't want no Brussels sprouts in my garden.
Garlic would be a necessity because we both eat garlic a lot.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a staple for pasta.
What else? Basil? Or spinach? Or a lettuce?
Lettuce.
Some type of green.
So a leafy green. Another fruit.
Sweet. Broccoli we eat a lot.
Broccoli.
One more. Fruits are hard to grow too, though.
What about grapes?
Grapes are hard to grow, but I guess we could do that. We could pull it off. We are only having 7. We're gonna put all of our energy into it. So grapes. Everyone's asking about kids, you guys, so we'll make another video about how we feel about kids, okay? Someone wants to know if I'm gonna get a ring for Madison. Madison, do you want a ring?
I really don't want a ring. I don't like rings. Like, I don't like having anything on my hands. I tried with my class ring. I went and I bought my class ring. I was like, I'm gonna wear this all the time and pride. And I'm like, it's sitting there collecting dust. So I'd rather her not waste the money on it, because I know I'd wear it for like a couple of days and then it'd go to the shelf. So.
Whereas you guys know, you've seen me wearing all kinds of rings in all my videos forever. So obviously this ring will probably never come off of my finger again. Yeah.
No.
So we're really excited to be starting this channel. I'm excited that Madison is deciding to do it. She's new to this, and I'm pretty new to this too, but she's more new to this than I am. So we've got to get her warmed up definitely leave some comments below showing support for this new channel. And she's gonna start an Instagram for us. They'll be mostly ran by her so that she can keep her personal life and, you know, this life for you guys as well, which is a lot going to be also her personal life, but there are some things that she doesn't want to share, basically. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So thanks for watching, you guys. We're gonna come up with a new intro, outro, logo, all that stuff really soon for this channel. So we won't say until next time, create the peace, because that's my sign off. So any ideas for a sign off?
Tippy tippy Cocoa Puff.
No.
What?
No.
Why?
They're gonna be called Maddle Bees. Is there anything you can? We could go. See you later, bees.
Oh shit. No.
What do you want to say? We bees out.
No.
See you later, Maddle Bees.
That's not it. You don't like Tippy Tippy Cocoa Puff.
That has nothing to do with us. We'll come up with it later, guys.
That's it.
We'll come up with it later, guys.
That's it.
Why aren't you waving? Tell them bye.
Bye.